What is up, guys, and welcome to part 2 of Mega Man Zero 2. I am JKU390, and last time we went and we took on, I guess, the first boss and High Leg Orabakal, the stupid Snick-a-Snick. So, right now I'm just kind of getting some more stuff now that I can get to the roof of the base. I'm still in post-commentary, by the way, like I said I would be last part, the entire game. So right now I'm just getting some Cyber Elves that I can get now I'm able to get to the roof and on the first floor. Yay, I got Purif, this Cyber Elf. And I'm also failing at getting over those stupid turrets. So I'm recording this audio. Sorry about that. I'm recording this audio pretty much directly after the first one. I just had to align all my video footage, because basically what I did is I just recorded a crap ton of stuff, and then just all at once threw it on. I mean, just like kind of, I didn't edit it or anything, I just recorded a crap ton of stuff, and then pasted it, and then just cut away at what I needed and what I didn't need. Also, because of where I stopped recording at a lot of parts, you'll realize in this, since it's all post-com, oh, this guy gives me another Cyber Elf, there is a lot of cuts. Because I didn't know where my parts were going to end exactly. So basically before I go into any room or any mission or fight a boss or anything like that, I would have a quick ending. And now, I think Andrew tells me no, maybe he doesn't tell me a story yet. Oh yeah, here we go. So basically he's telling me about this beautiful person that he met. And how she was all cool and stuff. But then he can't remember anymore because he got sad. So then I had to see if he had anything else to say, but no, he didn't. But basically, I don't get my Cyber Elf yet. Later, he'll ask me more questions about what he's did, and if I answer right, then I get a Cyber Elf. So, you know, it's kind of important to remember what he says. Alright, so now I can go down to the basement floor.
Hello, Mr. Zero. My name is blah blah blah. I'm a shade blah blah. I'm tall blah blah blah. Not good at heavy work. In spite of everything blah blah blah. Storage blah blah blah. Decisions assignment blah have blah knowledge blah blah blah. Shouldn't complain.
Yeah, I think you guys got the gist of what he meant there. Here's that little fat kid again I had to give money to on the first game. Zero, I worry very much. I must hurry, I've been working so hard in these days in order to please Yelzo. The operation in the control room. He's like a little fat fanboy. Although I don't really see how he's working, I think he's... Nice to meet you, Zero. My name's Parakeet maybe. Seal data, blah blah blah. He does data stuff. And he thinks he's the hardest worker in this base. I think he's full of crap. Hey, my name's Minart. I'm not liked by everyone just because I always blow off my work. And of course I tried to run off the edge just to see if I could. It wouldn't let me. Oh yeah, I was trying to scale the wall here. Obviously I say try because as you see, I'm not succeeding. My stupidity gets the best of me sometimes. I must apologize for that. Stupidity mixed with curiosity can be a bad combination, of course. Then I try to hang inside the elevator. I was thinking I tried to outsmart the elevator. Oh yeah, there's one of the guys I saved. Yeah, I think I tried to jump in the elevator and then jump out. Yeah, there we go. I tried to... Again, curiosity plus stupidity. I think here's going to be one of the cuts, right? Yep, there it was. So yeah, if I talk to the operator, I can go back to the old missions. But now I'm going to my next boss. Which is the very third one at the very end is where I'm going. I'm going to Panther Flowclaws. What we got to do there is... Well, there's a train. That's what it is. It's a train with supplies on it. We gotta make sure the bad guys don't get it. It kind of looks like the... Actually, it looks dead up like the train on the first game. On a 0-1. Oh yeah, and I gotta seize the train as well, I guess. So first thing you want to do is drop back here behind it, because there's a nice little cyber elf for you. Cyber elves are very enjoyable if you suck at these games. If you don't, well, they can still be fun as heck, even though you don't get all your cool upgrades because you don't get, you know, A or S ranks. You still can make Zero unnecessarily powerful. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, the things up at the top of the train, I was trying my best to keep away from those. You'll see the 3 things pass by, and it does the weird little sound like that. And then after the 3rd one, then something comes by that beats the crap out of you. I'm not really sure why those are there. I thought maybe they're like electric conductors to keep the train going the first time I played this game. But later in the level, they just stop. So I'm not really sure what they are. But it's best to stick to the lower level. I mean, other than, like, some of the enemies you can kill to get the cyber elves up there, there's nothing at the top. Everything you'll need is at the bottom. I don't know why I have such an urge to kill everything that goes past me. Like, I can't just let an enemy walk past. I have to chase after it and kill it. And now because of that, I have to sit here and grind for health off this stupid thing. At least I got a cyber elf out of it. See, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Now I'm just killing stuff for fun, and now I lost that full health. I'm a sadistic maniac. Maybe I was filling up my sub-tank. Maybe that was what I was doing. I think so, because then I was like, eh, this isn't working, I'm gonna give up. And I just leave. I don't know how long it took for me to decide to leave, but I know I will eventually... Oh, there I go. Yeah, I just checked my sub-tank. That's what I was doing. And those little pieces of crap are annoying. They start bouncing away and shoot you. I'm surprised I let that middle enemy go. Oh, here I go, of course, going back and forth and killing everything. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here besides fill my sub-tank is I'm trying to get another armor upgrade. I won't tell you which one it is, but I will tell you I don't get this one because I ended up getting another one instead. Which kind of annoys me. Like I said, it depends on which ones you get more. I don't remember how many slashes it's got to be like 20 dash slashes, I think, to get it. But it's one of my favorite armors. Come on, JK, you're better than that. So, Yahoo, the person that if anybody's watched my Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga parts, he was over here the other day, and he's actually letting me borrow his wired 360 control, because all mine are wireless, but he's gonna let me borrow his wired 360 control, so the rest of this LP after, I guess, Phoenix Magnian, which we haven't even got to him yet, so nothing to worry about, but, well, a lot more coming up. It should be... Hopefully I'll have more skill. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff and won't be retarded. And for anybody that the word retarded is, like, offends, I apologize, but it is one of the many, actually I guess not really many, it's one of the few offensive words in my vocabulary. Because I don't, like, cuss or anything, so... Anyway, I don't mean it as an insult. I'm not, of course, insulting the mentally handicapped. That would be a terrible thing to do. Nonetheless, so because there was another part coming up, it's kind of like a sub-boss at this level, I went back to grind for more health. Because naturally, no matter what I do, I always lose all my health. My foot fell asleep if you guys heard me, like, moving around and stuff just a second ago. Oh, I got hit once. What's that mean I have to do? And I almost did. I almost ran back and grinded, but I decided to just try and grind off this stupid spike wheel of fortune. I don't even know what it is. But I finally got over my homicidal urges and continued on. So they're like, oh no, the enemies are coming to try and steal our supplies. Stop them. This isn't bad to do, but if you mess up once, like if you get off a little bit, then it can really screw you up. Like that. The first two people always come down. It's like the top left and the top right. Or the middle left and middle right. So, that's one thing to keep in mind. Then the guys come in from the sides, depending on, I guess, which direction you're facing. And there they go. Sub-boss wasn't as bad as I thought, but I still wanted to make sure by having a lot more health. I had to go kill it, but that one made sense, because I'm low on, well, I'm at half health. And we're not that far away from the boss. And of course, there's another cyber elf. Ah, glorious cyber elves. Yeah, I'm getting close to the main boss. Oh, I figured out I had a cut there. Okay, no I didn't.
Hey you. Don't you know this Master Harpuya's territory? Huh? A minion of the Resistance Force. I shall stop you.
So this is Penter Flowclaws. He's actually a really cool bad guy. I know I have, because I went, like I said, in order of hardest, or easiest to hardest bosses. But he kind of gets a lot of really good hits in on me. So I have to use my sub-tank quite a bit, I'm not going to lie. Well, obviously, you guys will see it anyway. See, so it's like, okay, he's beating the crap out of me. So I just, you know, do what I always do whenever I'm worried that I'm going to die. Run up and just start sorting the crap out of them.
No, no, I can't believe this. Master Harpuya, I'm ashamed. I was not good enough.
Dead. Oh, there he went. I like how they just slowly drift off before they finally blow up. Let's see if I got my B rank still. Yeah, see? I'm a sluggish edge, but I got the Thunder Chip. A new form is awakened. I got the energy form. So yeah, that's the one I ended up getting instead of the one I wanted, which you get the energy form from basically collecting stuff like health and stuff like that. I should have knew that was coming, but whatever. Should have known. So now we have beaten High Leg, Orobuckle, and Penter Flowclaws. Now we are going to... Well, I'll wait till we start moving before I say, but... Yes, you're very welcome, crazy man who looks suspiciously feminine. Alright, here we go, El Paizo. We're going to... Wait till we see the guy. Alright, there he is. Polar Cameras. I'm sure by the name and by what you could see of the face, you can tell what type of level it is. Oh, poopy. I see Preeson is typing. Sorry, it just showed me on Skype the person was talking. So, here we go. What we gotta do in this this match is basically... I think generators is what... Yeah, or computers. I gotta destroy 4 computers. So, these fishies, I'm all like... I know you fishies got me, because, you know, I call them fishies whenever I'm playing and not commentating anyway. I'm like, I know you fishies got me a cyber elf, and there it is. And of course, as you saw, there was another one up top, which I'm assuming I'm gonna go grab. Yeah, there I go. Which, by the way, whenever I tested the Xbox controller, I tested it on this level. I was able, because on this, you got the whole thing of friction on the ice, and the faster you go, you'll keep sliding, and you'll launch farther when you jump. It actually can be kind of hard to do. There's the new armor, by the way. Makes it where I get more power-ups, or more health bonuses. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was able to go completely across all of those once I had the controller. So I know it makes it much easier to use. Plus it matches my blonde flowing hair. Which kind of makes it look like a cape whenever it's like that, I'll be honest. And my toes just popped. You may or may not have heard it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Had me a little yawn. This part of the base I always hated. This boss isn't bad, but this level I hate. Because this level as a whole can be pretty tricky. Plus all the stupid stuff that freezes you makes it suck. Like, look at that. And then, of course, that enemy you can only hit in the back, so that doesn't help. Get frozen by one. And then turrets that can go underneath the thing. You don't really get to see it as much there, but later ones you'll get to. Like right here. It goes down and then comes up underneath you and then hits you and then shoots you. So getting frozen there, you kinda, you know, get screwed over. That enemy didn't give me much trouble, thank gosh. See, everything freaking freezes you, and I hate that. And there I go again. I don't know why I didn't drop down in those 2 areas. I mean, I'm going to, obviously, but... Yeah, there we go, now I realize. I was like, oh crap. I'm at the first door and I didn't get any of the computers. There's the first one. But I'm sure you guys know how to count. You don't need me to tell you how many I get. But just so I have more stuff to talk about while I'm commentating, I'll probably point it out anyway. Also, if you haven't noticed, you can't but jump off those pipes, like I was continually trying to do there. Well, you can in the ones that are like a lengthier pipe. Yeah. No, but if it's a much larger pipe, then you can climb up it. Like the one at the beginning. That I think I go all the way back to again, and might actually try and climb at this part, but I think I failed. Wow, it's getting a little laggy. Got a cyber elf. A T. Hope it doesn't stay this laggy, that'll be bad. Actually, no, I think I know when it will fix itself. Because I remember when it did this. So it should be fine coming up here in a second. And actually, pretty soon I'm going to be making a cut to, back to the door, because there aren't any more computers on this side of the door. Yeah, here's where I tried to jump for the pipe, which I kept missing for some reason. Got the controller and made it no problem, went all the way to the top, and there was nothing there. Or at least that I'm aware of. So yeah, now I think I'm about to make that jump cut in now. There we go. Alright, so once again we are going up against another one of these guys, and I don't remember what this one is either. What golem type this is. But basically what you want to do, or at least what I do, since I don't have his weakness, is those spikes, the, like, stalagmite, stalactite, whatever they are, because they're sideways, you can't really judge it that way. Icicles, you want to shoot those. Obviously the giant snowball, you want to jump over, and whenever he comes flying down at you, you want to be in the center and do a dash attack. A lot of people say he's a hard sub-boss without the power-up. I'll give him that. He is a very challenging sub-boss without the power-up, but I don't know. I think he's not as bad as people make it sound for the people that actually do play this game. Still kind of annoying, though. The annoying part, though, is whenever you don't ever know when he's turning around like that. But he's dead. And I got a cyber elf. Hofmardo. There was a cut. I forgot about that one. But I was able to fit this next part in here, so I didn't care. So yeah, if I keep this up with 2 bosses apart, this LP is going to be relatively quick. I mean, the last one was only, what, 8 episodes? Or I guess 8 parts? And that was some of them being like 15 minutes. These ones are 30 minutes each so far. And in the first one we beat the Mecha Scorpion guy and High Leg. And then in this one we got Panther, and now we're about to go fight Polar. Oh, excuse me. I suck so bad at using this ice. Because what I'm trying to do here is there's a Cyber Elf up on the far right. So you have to get yourself sliding fast enough, or I guess going fast enough on the ice, then dash to launch. Then there, I got it. There's about to be another cut right here, I think. Yep, there it was. That cut, though, was purely, it wasn't for ending purposes. That one was solely so I'd have that Cyber Elf and not have to worry about it ever again. Some of the ways I try to do stuff is so stupid, but don't judge me. I keep wanting to jump, but then I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. So then I switch over to that armor because it has a higher speed, so I was hoping maybe I could get faster. Oh, yeah. Oh. And there we go. Now for this dumb part. Aren't I so clever? I'm a clever little rascal. And my leg just twitched for some reason. think by this point I have my R set to where usually if I had it, I'd have to hold, well, technically be the S key, but it's what's R on Game Boy, and then press X to use my sub-weapon. I think I have it set now so S switches in between my primary and my sub-weapon. And I fail so miserably at getting up on that thing. I said, I am terrible on ice. Mega Man on ice! Man, that'd be terrible. Hopefully Capcom doesn't watch this and be like, oh my gosh, greatest idea ever. Except we'll add Frank West. From Dead Rising. Because we have to add him in everything now. Come on! I'm getting so close every time. I remember I was getting frustrated with this stupid part. It's like, come on, just make it! Don't worry, guys. Eventually, Zero will prevail. At least I gave you a forewarning at how much I was going to fail at that part. And now the computer is dead. And because it's me, I had to get that stupid thing. Which, I'll be honest, with the part coming up, once I finally get up there... Up? Am I being clever? Yeah, I have no idea how I didn't touch those spikes. And this is also another stupid part. Oh, yep, I guess I do have R set. I abuse the crap out of having that chain, but it makes it so much easier, so... I mean, I admit that I suck at the ice level. Now, if I was like, oh, I'm so good at this part, I'm amazing, and then still did that, then it'd probably seem a little terrible. But you guys have already seen how bad I am, so hopefully you'll give me the benefit of the doubt for chain rotting everything. Those spikes I almost hit. Yep, doing post-commentary for a straight hour is kind of challenging, I'm not gonna lie. So like I said, I did part 1 and this is part 2. This LP's gonna be like 4 or 5 parts. Anyway. Here we go up against the boss. Once we walk through the door. Okay, here we go. Up against Polar Cameras.
Whoa, you're the one. You're trying to destroy this and confuse us. Whoa, I won't let you do that.
So this boss isn't really that bad, especially if you have his weakness. If you have his weakness, it's like 4 hits. But I don't, so... But yeah, basically he just sits back there, does that, and then walks very slow, allowing you to hit him. The problem is, when he does hit you, it does quite a bit of damage. And when you miss him like that, you feel like an idiot. Yep, good thing we got sub-tanks, right? Which I missed hitting that time. There we go. I love just running up and going crazy on my enemy and beating the crap out of him with my Z-Saber.
I can't believe this was... I was beaten by a little bug thing.
And now Polar Cameras is dead. Maybe I'll keep up my C. Or maybe I'll get a D. No, I got a C. It's all good. I got C, the Sluggish Warrior. A new form is awakened, but it's the erase form. Once again, not the one I wanted. Oh, well, you can't do... Well, actually, it doesn't matter right now. I'm going to go ahead and end this part. So, I'm JKU390, and until next time, guys, later.